Why must they play the radio so loud? It's so vulgar. These Americans, no culture.
Calm yourself, Annalise. Please, would you ask the guards outside to turn down the music? I'm trying to speak with my wife.
Okay, Joe, keep your hair on. Turn it down, guys. Von Ribbentrop can't hear himself think.
These soldiers, they have no respect. Don't they know who you are?
Of course they know. That is why they spit in my coffee.
Well, you must complain to their commanding officer.
I tried. He urinated in my soup.
Oh, God in heaven, Joachim. These people are animals. I wish you would let me come to the trial.
Even if it were my decision, I wouldn't have you sit through this farce, Annalise.
Oh, it's no sort of justice.
Of course not. It's the law of the victor over the vanquished. My jury consists only of victors. How can it be impartial?
You must say that to the court.
I intend to. At the apposite moment, I will make the following points. Point 1, the jury is prejudiced, as I said. Point 2, the court is based on a statute written after the alleged crimes took place, so it cannot be legal. As for the atrocities, I knew nothing about them, and the Russians committed equal crimes.
Keep your hair on, Joe. We're trying to listen to the radio.
What do you think they might acquit you?
You have to be strong, my darling, for me and for the children. I want you to give this to Rudolph.
Well, surely you need your watch.
Why? They tell me when to get up, when to go to bed, when to eat, when to wash. Besides, one of these G.I. Joes is bound to steal it sooner or later. They already stole my cufflinks, see?
This place is hateful.
I also want you to write to Sir Alexander Walker,
Who?
the chairman of the Johnny Walker Whiskey Company. We did a lot of business in the old days. Ask him if he can find Rudolph a position with his company, perhaps as a salesman. Rudolph is a very personable young man. He would make an excellent representative.
Oh, my love, do you really think a British company will employ someone with the surname Von Ribbentrop? No, I will ask my brother. He will find Rudolph something.
Gin and tonic, $4.99. House wine, $4.99. Total, $9.98.
Oh, dear God. Here, keep the change.
Gerald, over here.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
So what do you think of the play?
Oh, it's wonderful. I particularly like the way the drizzle blew into our faces all through the first act. Do you want all the tonic in, Ruth?
Thanks. That's how it must have been in Shakespeare's day.
What, £5 for a G&T? I think not, Sirrah.
I mean, open-air theatre.
They only had open-air theatre because they couldn't afford roofs. At these prices, they can afford a retractable one like Wimbledon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Not good?
You taste it.
No, thanks. Why do you always order wine in the theatre?
Because I'm an idiot. I mean, £5 for a glass of Terps, it can't cost more than £3 a bottle. It's hard to find bad wine nowadays, but theatres always seem to manage. They must have a direct pipeline to the European vinegar lake.
Is it worse than the bottle you paid £500 for at that wine auction?
Now, that was different. It was from the cellar of Tsar Nicholas II. Everyone was after it, and it got me half a page in Decanter magazine.
Wouldn't an advert have been cheaper?
The girl playing Portia's very good, isn't she?
Emily Vincent.
Oh, is that her name?
That's why the theatre's full. Don't you recognise her?
Should I?
She used to be in EastEnders. Kid with a drug habit and the illegitimate child.
Now, you'll have to narrow it down a bit more than that. Why do actors lower themselves?
They need to work. They've got bills to pay. Actors are people too, Gerald.
You ever eaten with one?
Sorry?
The producers, remember? The crazy Nazi playwright wants to shoot the actors, and Gene Wilder says, you can't do that, they're not animals. And then Zero Mostel says, you ever eaten with one? Now that's comedy. Where are the jokes in this?
Why should there be jokes?
It's here, on the front of the programme. The Merchant of Venice, a comedy by William Shakespeare. Is anyone laughing? Are you laughing? I'm not laughing. A bunch of anti-Semitic Venetian snobs treat Shylock like shit. He tries to get his own back, so they humiliate him and force him to give up all his money and his daughter. Oh, bloody oh.
You've given away the ending now.
Like you didn't do it for A-level.
You know very...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?